Well, we're live. First stream of 2020, and I just want to say good evening to everyone. And hello, lovelies. It's going to be an interesting year. I have a lot of plans for 2020. I know 2021 really just kicked a lot of us. It pushed us down. It made things difficult, and I don't want to have that year again. So I decided in December to use it as practice for December was my practice for 2021. And in December, I was COVID, and I had done a lot of editing because COVID made it impossible for my mind to work to creatively write. So I began doing a lot of editing, and I have a lot to edit. I've been writing for 5 years since my stroke, and I have a lot on Inkitt and a lot on Wattpad, but I don't really have that much edited. And so I decided this is the year that I'm really gonna just put out there, and I'm going to try to publish 10 books this year. Yes, 10. And that's not going to count the 2 that I published in December. In December, I published December 10th. I published Ghost with Cats, and this was kind of a hard one for me to publish because I had kind of written it for a friend of mine who is my second cousin, but she's no longer with us, and I decided I need to put her book out. So I put out December Ghost with Cats. The second one on December 20th was A Huntsman's Honor, which I don't have the print for that one yet. I don't have the proof yet. COVID is slowing down the printing, but that's what I did. I put it out there. So I had 2 books, one on December 10th, one on December 21st. And then I went through and I finished editing the rest of The Huntsman of Adamos. And on January the 20th, The Huntsman's Heart will come out. On February 19th, The Huntsman's Hatred will be released. And on March 19th, The Huntsman's Horror will be out. Then after that, I maybe, if things work out, this is the book, Red Velvet and Anemones, that I published through Editingle Indie House last July. If things work out, the next book in this series, called The Wild Anemone, about Millie building her bakery, will be out in April. I don't have a date yet, but that's the month I'm shooting for. In May, the second book of this series, this is Steamer's Tea and Coffee House. It was the first of the Devoted Sisters series. In May, I am planning on releasing The Flame Burning Within. On May 20th will be the release date for that one. In July, or in June is the next month. In June, I am planning on releasing either Revelation of Elm, which is the third book in the Revelation of Ash and Rayford series, or I'm going to be releasing Ghost with Ink. Ghost with Ink I have set for possibly to be released in April if Red Velvet's not ready. And if it is, then I will release it in either May or July, and then I will bump that. I have 6 months worth of publishing set. Books that are already read, already written, already edited, And so that's my plan for 2021 is to look at 2020 and say, holding my coffee cup, I got plans. And with everything that's going on in 2020 and now the very beginning of 2021, it really feels like 2021 is telling 2020, hold my tequila, look what I can do. And I really hope that's not the case. I really desperately am praying for my little corner of the world that things settle down. I mean, we only have 46 active volcanoes in the world right now. So, and the first flyby meteor is coming up in February. So, it's either giant meteor 2021 or giant volcano 2021 is really, it's looming, and you know it's kind of, the world, you know there's enough things going on without people freaking out and attacking each other, and people's, you know the riots we've had. um it's the violence is uncalled for, and the only political thing that I'm going to say this whole thing that you will get out of me is the fact that I don't think it's fair that the Occupy Portland rapist get to go free, because the governor said that no one in that is going to be held responsible, and nearly 70 women have to live with her choice, just like we did when a certain president got off and basically gave a free card to a misogynist in the country to begin harassing women, and it went on for another 20 years. I'm a survivor, and the way that women's issues and the missing sisters of the reservations are just being completely glossed over. It hurts my heart, and it hurts my heart for all those women who are suffering, and for their families who have to deal with this, and for the smugness that I know that those rapists have, that they get to go free. Someday you'll get yours. Okay, back on track. No more. We're not going to talk about this. So my lovely middle got me a Clever Fox planner, and I'm trying to figure out how to work it, because there's a lot of stuff to do in here. It's a lot of stuff. But the page that I want to show you is my goals page. I have it all filled out. And like my top goals this year is, one of them is the Manitou Incline. And that's a former narrow gauge railroad that, outside of Manitou Springs, Colorado. And it's like 2,700 steps to the top, and then you have to come back down. So I want to do that. It's the equivalent of climbing a 30-story building. I want to do the Manitou Incline. I'm going to be training for that. For the second part, planning monthly book releases up to 10 books. For just the usual family and friends stuff, nothing really changes there. Finances, nothing really changes. The one thing for personal development that I have is to stop hating my new normal. 5 years ago, I had a stroke. April 28th, 2015. I had no warning. I had no warning signs. I had no risk factors. I went to work with this headache, and it just got worse all day. My neck hurt, my arm hurt, everything. Thought maybe I slept wrong, didn't pay attention. I collapsed at the bus stop. My children found me. Since then, my life has been different. I suffer from a condition called transient somniatic amnesia, which is basically the 51st dates condition. And I'm lucky I don't have it as bad as most. I do have the ability to create a few new memories, but mainly my memories come from the fact that I discovered that experiential memory and rote memory are stored in different places in the brain. So if I write it down and I read it 5 or 6 times, that becomes my memory. I don't remember doing it, but I remember reading that I did. So, and it's annoying to me because I'm a very I like the experience. I like the tactile and the scent and the smell and the feel of the air. I love the whole experience of life, and I can't remember that now. The pre-stroke memories I have, I still have those things, but not now. And so it's the main thing is it's been 5 years. The doctors can't fix me. They can't fix my brain. They're not even willing to try. Literally, I ran into my first post-hospital neurologist, and her reaction to me in Walmart was, "You're not dead." No, I'm not dead yet. Haven't died yet. Sorry to disappoint you and your complete incompetence. But that's the power of will. It's the power of prayer. If I fall down, I'm going to get back up. If I forget, that's okay, as long as I keep trying to remember. I keep trying to learn, trying to find a way around it. Retrain your brain. That's my only choice. It's that or a nursing home, and I'm not doing that. I need to find my way back. I need to find my way back to the positive person that I was. 2021 took a lot out of me. And so I've got a lot of plans, a lot for publishing plans, because I have 2 million words in the bank. And I know most authors are like, there's no way. And I'm like, yeah, go to my Inkitt page. You'll see a lot of it. I have 2 million words in the bank that I need to edit and put out. And I'm going to do it. My grandfather told me once that I was an extremely willful child. And if I put my mind to something, I will accomplish it eventually. And that's my plan. This is going to be the year of accomplishing my passion. And honestly, I said this in a chat and we laughed about it. But bad with passion is better than bland perfection. I'm not going to let my doubt and my imposter syndrome and all of that hold me back. There is that goal. I have the tools. I have everything built. All I have to do is polish it. All I have to do is clean it up and polish it. And I can start setting it out. And that's what I'm going to do. And so, don't know if you'll be able to see that, but you can see bad with passion is better than bland perfection. And next to it, I have chaotic, beloved, abundance is better. And from my friend Caro, who said, make this an acorn year, you're planting seeds to grow. And she's moving across the country and starting a new business at the same time. I got to give her props for that. That's a lot to do. And so 2020, I'm saying goodbye to you. I'm saying hold my coffee cup, because 2021 is going to be the year that I don't say the year. It's the year that I do. I'm not going to be bitter about things anymore. I'm not going to have bitter people around me. I'm not going to live in that world anymore. And my new normal is my name is Maggie, and I'm an author, and I self-publish. And that's my new normal. And for a few of my fandoms out there, I know you're looking at this. Monica, this is Daisy. This is your werecows. The End of Servant of the Moon, the next book for the Ghost With series, Ghost with Hope, pretty cover. And surprise, looks like my Gargoyle Queen is going to be crawling out of the darkness by the end of this year. So my plan, publish 10 books, finish my 3 open series, and just keep moving forward. hope to see you all on the other side. Be blessed. And may all your dreams come true, because they might not be the dreams you expected, but they're the dreams you needed.